Alright everyone, ang bilis ng araw, no? Friday na naman. So, tapos na naman ang isang linggo and this will be our last daily charting session for the week. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam kung ano ang ginagawa natin dito, what I do is I take a look at either yung mga trending names based sa Instagrams. It's the list that you often see at the right-hand side of your screen. Or I take chart requests, but very often it's a mixture of both, no? So, start na tayo. Marami tayong pag-uusapan today. Alright? Let's start with GMA7. So, GMA7, nagkaroon tayo ng move up here na kinancel nitong candle na to. Diba? Parang kinain niya ulit yung move. Only to see na 3 straight days, binawi ulit yung down move. Okay? You don't very often see yung mga ganitong types of weird movements sa chart, no? Usually mas defined, usually mas kumbaga mas merong tempo. Ito parang quick down, tas parang binawi agad. Tas today, nag-close na naman tayo ng bearish engulfing na candle, no? So itong candle na to, bearish engulfing. So based from what's happened, in-adjust ko ng konti yung mga levels para lang mas up-to-date siya sa mga pangyayari dito sa GMA7. If you are bullish GMA7, you want to see price break above this area na here. Okay? Essentially, nag-form na tayo ng parang triple top. Yes, I realize that price isn't exactly there, pero more or less nandun sila sa same area. So if you're bullish GMA, then what you want to see next is your price to break above 14.88, maybe even above 15, and then start possibly pushing from there, no? Yun yung bullish scenario niya. Another scenario na possible na mangyari, that's neither bullish or bearish, is mag-range lang muna tayo sandali. Baka nga naman gusto niya hintayin na mas malapit na tayo sa election, saka siya gagalaw ulit ng mas may, kumbaga, mas desidido, na mas may force towards one direction. So it's possible na mag-range muna tayo. And for me, the current range is roughly itong malaking segment na to, from 12.6 hanggang 14.88. Alright, and then what we don't want to see is your price to break below 12.6, revisit it underneath, mag-hold, then mag-breakdown. Kasi what happens then is odds are we revisit tong white zone na to. And if that zone breaks, then for me, baka hindi na siyang maganda for the rest of the year at least. Kung mangyari man to. Again, if you're asking me, gun to my head, do I think it's gonna happen? No. Okay, but as always, it's best to be prepared for all scenarios para kung may mangyari man, di tayo mag-freeze. Okay? So, a break below 12.6, medyo delikado. Okay? Pumapangit na talaga itsura. Pag nag-hold tong white zone, then we push higher, then possible na overshoot lang yung pag-break niya. But if we break below 11, then medyo GG na, no? And again, the bullish scenario, hopefully, is we break above 15 or 14.88 na area. Then from there, let's see if we can push higher and reach new highs. Okay, or reach new 52-week highs. So that's GMA7, no? Next, let's take a look at FA. So far, nag-hold tong trend line na ginawa natin, tong mini trend line. Kahapon, we hit it exactly. Then nag-pull back. Then today, what seems to be happening is nagko-conso na tayo sa area na to. Okay? Again, if we're bullish, then we want to see price break above tong 1.06, start holding above it para meron tayong momentum heading into this segment here. Alam ko medyo malaki yung range, and the reason for that is pag dito mismo sa daily time frame, mas mahirap siyang i-segment. You can put a level here, but ayaw niyang maisama. Ayan. You can put a level there. So, pwede nating sabihin na kung mag-breakout yung price sa 1.06 na area, more or less, then ito yung mas maliit na range. Pero kung titignan mo siya as a whole, hanggang dito yung potential high end ng range niya. Itong 1.3 is a bit more conservative. Yung 1.4, yung mas bullish ka talaga. Naniniwala ka na talagang tutulak siya. If we can break above 1.4, then highly likely we target the gap here. Okay, wala naman nagbago from yung discussion natin from before. Now, kapag bearish scenario naman, nag-form na tayo essentially ng double bottom here. If we break below 0.9, then odds are we see price revisit mga 0.8 or below. Okay? Kasi nga, parang numipis na. Wala nang matinong support na ubos na. Eventually, kinain na ng kinain. But if you look at this overall, it's looking very bearish pa din. Any reversal should only be thought of as somewhat short-term. Diba? Kasi syempre, malalaman mo lang naman talaga na yung reversal ay quote-unquote totoo kapag nandyan kapag nag-form na tayo ng higher highs and higher lows. Right now, lahat yon wala pa. Okay? Next, let's look at DD, no? So, Double Dragon, dahil nasali siya sa FTSE, sa FTSE, na yung parang index thing. So, nag-breakout tayo. We broke above yung 11.62 na resistance. And then, we hit yung next level of resistance dito sa 12.2. Diba? So, ito yon yung previous area of consolidation. As we discussed, usually nauuntog sa ganyan yung price. And then, the next level after that is yung 12.54. Right now, based on yung the most current structure, it's looking like either magko-conso to ng ganito. Okay? Or baka mag-form siya ng ng triangle of some sort. Again, too early to tell. Okay? Yan lang yung mga possibility for potential ranging scenarios. Obviously, if we want it to be bullish kung nag-triangle nga siya, then we want it to break to the upside. So we can target 12.54 or higher, no? Kapag nag-break naman tayo to the downside, so kunyari nag-form nga ng ganyan, nag-break tayo to the downside, then we're looking at 11 as next support, which has confluence from yung gap dito. Then a break from this would likely take us back to 10.5, 10.4 na area. Okay? Mahirap pang sabihin right now. Okay? Alam ko masusumbatan na naman ako na, kasi di mo iniintindi yung fundamentals, and I'm sorry, but based sa current technicals, mahirap pang sabihin na kung magsusustain ba yung move o hindi. It's looking okay, but hindi mo masasabi na talagang, super lakas, to the moon na yan, or whatever. Okay? It still pays to be wary. Okay? It still pays to be careful. So again, if nag-break naman tayo, na-break natin itong 10.5 na area, 10.4, I think, balik tayo dito. Parang babalik tayo sa previous range, then possible na balikan natin tong 9.8 na previous low, no? Okay? So, yun yung DD. So, guys, paalala lang ulit that if you like this video, if you like what we do, if you find it educational, helpful, or whatever, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. It's one of the few ways for me to gauge kung talaga nga bang nakakatulong yung content na nilalabas natin, which yun naman talaga yung goal, is mag-produce ng content that everyone finds helpful or most people find helpful. Okay? So, moving on, let's look at ALLHC. So, ALLHC today broke above the 52-week high. Actually, all-time high ba yan? Hindi pa, no? So, we broke above the 52-week high. And then from here, yung next level of resistance natin is around 6.2. Okay? So, last time we discussed this, sabi natin baka nagko-consolidate nga dito. 'Di ba? It moved up yesterday, nauntog siya sa resistance mismo. Okay? Doon sa 5.446 to 5.5 na resistance, doon siya nauntog. Then today, we gapped up and just moved higher. Okay? Kung breakout trader kayo, then it's possible na either nagdagdag na kayo or kakapasok nyo lang because of said breakout. Okay? If so, just be careful lang. Be sure and clear kung saan kayo dapat mag-stop out. Okay? For me, if you're gonna twist my arm, ang stop is below this candle, bare minimum. Kasi dyan lang magkakaroon ng structural shift eh. Maraming nag-prefer na kunyari, ma-break ng 5.46, mali na yan. Pero para sa akin, hindi naman nagbago yung structure. Hindi naman masama kung mag-pull back to dito, tapos mag-hold tong area na to, tong buong area na to as supported. Then we move higher from there. Diba? Hindi natin masasabi. So being too tight could often take you out of a move na hindi ka naman sana na-take out, na sana naging profitable. So again, be careful lang. Okay? Same pa rin, no? If for now, since nag-create tayo ng new highs, mag-break below tayo nitong area na to, tapos mag-hold to as resistance, then we push lower, then highly likely, we revisit this white zone, and kapag gano'n yung itsura, I don't think this white zone will hold. I think from there, we break below 4.3, then possibly come back sa 4 peso area or sa 3.70 something. Okay? I don't think na mag-hold tong white zone just because may zone ako dyan. Pag nag-pullback sana to dito, okay pa eh. Pero dahil nag-break higher na tayo, ito na yung structure low natin. So if we can break below this, then medyo delikado. Nagkaroon tayo ng change na doon sa structure itself. So, baka maganda na mag-ingat-ingat na. Okay? And then finally, let's take a look at LTG, no? So LTG, we broke above itong structure high, ito, ng 10.3, no? And then we're holding above it barely. Nagkakaroon tayo ng mga rejection wicks, meaning nagkakaroon ng bentahan kapag tinatry siyang itulak pataas. Okay? Now, personally, I would prefer, it would be easier kung mag-pull back muna siya ng konti, at least up to here or dito sa area na to. Show na may leg siya na mag-hold, start pushing higher, then baka mas madaling either mag-add or mag-enter in top position kung bullish kayo ng LTG. Kasi remember, etong move up na yan, essentially, kung naniniwala kayo sa mga pattern targets, so kung ito yung inverted head and shoulder mo, yan na yan eh, naabot na niya yung pattern target niya eh. Diba? Naabot na niya eh. So, if it's something that you feel strongly about, na naniniwala kayo that it's really kumbaga it's something that you should consider, then nangyari na siya eh. So for me, I would rather na mag-pullback siya na maayos, see if it holds around this area, then from there, tsaka maghanap ng structure that you can trade from, and then see if we can push higher from there. For me, mas maganda. Bakit? Kasi mas ma-define mo yung risk na maayos, kasi chasing right now, ang layo na ng risk reward mo eh. Nandito yun na yung stop eh. 'Di ba? Ang layo na niya eh. So parang hindi worth it for me. Again, I don't believe in yung mga arbitrary stop loss, yung mga basta 5% loss kakat ko na or basta 3% kakat ko na. I don't believe that. So pag based on pure technical sa structure mismo, dito yung cut mo eh. Ang layo na eh. 'Di ba? Ang layo na. So it's hard to say na sulit pa yan in aspects of risk reward. 'Di ba? Lalo na kasi ako, I only trade short to mid-term. So I don't think na, abot to ng 20 or something. Walang ganon. Laging it's from one level to the next. So yun sa LTG. So for me, para maging bearish outright yung outlook, you need to break below tong area na to. Tong mga 8.8 na area. Break below that, then I think hindi na mag-hold tong 8.5. I think we actually revisit tong white zone sa baba. Let's do it. Ayan. If that happens, I think we revisit tong white zone sa baba. Perhaps itong lower white zone pa. And then we can see from there kung mag-hold. Diba? Again, if you ask me, do I think it's gonna happen based on current structure? I don't think so, no? But, mabuti nang nag-iingat. Mabuti nang handa. Tapos yung bullish naman is what you want to see is malabanan to. Mag-break tayo above itong 10.7 na area. Then we see if we can start pushing towards 11.5. Then if we can break that, next is 12.5. Okay? So yan yung LTG. Okay? So guys, as always, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it and I hope marami kayong natututunan na mga learnings dito sa mga ginagawa natin or at least nakakatulong sa pag-manage nyo or pagkaintindi nyo ng price structure and ng trades. Okay? And of course, good luck and happy trading.